EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
Yeah, 3 and 3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Got to get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and
the numbers for Williams a week ago, 14 carries, 56 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
You look at this Bears defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
13 yards.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the Bears' 28-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Savion Williams.
Now to try the field goal. Here's Daniel Carlson. Spotted at the left hash. This from 45. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan there on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves out that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Got his man. It's Thornton. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bears first down.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's complete from the doom zone. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
It's
a good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Bears.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Richardson looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for number 22.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air with Richardson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and run the option. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Little read option, the end result, the first down, so a good read.
And the way teams are running it nowadays, they've added variety to it. You know, the original way was you read the defensive end. If he crashes down, you pull it and you go. Now they may not even block that person. May end up reading the linebacker, may read the cornerback. Just depends on how they want to block it up. In any case, this worked well for them. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Richardson to throw off play action. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter there. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
12 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. These two teams all tied after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Back to throw. Dowling. Open managed to net the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's another Rams
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
At the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. Dowling will set up the screen. This is Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Dowling. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. Josh Palmer hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Bears 3.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Bears offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7.
At the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On the option left, Richardson. Pushing his way through. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down, Chicago.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
He threw the touchdown pass on that last drive, his 20th on the year. And he'll start again here, 1st down. Looking to put a drive together. They begin the drive with Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Downing. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And that CD, another sack for the young rookie linebacker. Well, getting after the quarterback certainly has not been much of a problem here in his rookie season.
It certainly hasn't, Brandon, and the instincts that have made him a great tackler, I think coupled along with some film study and some great anticipation, it's also made him a great pass rusher as well.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach is talking to his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Powering through at the 35. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
First down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's third down.
Now it's Richardson. That went out wide and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
L.A. readies for its next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll get that complete to his tight end Kmet. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Dowling over the middle of the traffic, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
He's across midfield.
Now it's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Looking to throw. Dowling. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
From the gun on third down. Dowling. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Brings up 4th down.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Austin McNamara now, as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The return is Reed. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and
from the 40 now on second down. Richardson. And on the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Complete to number 22. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Bears.
Off play action. Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Richardson off the play fake. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And Richardson yet again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
First down, Chicago.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 31, Richardson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first. Now back to throw. Odunze wide open. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point attempt to follow here. And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. He's airing it out for Williams. That is incomplete. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Bears.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
To throw is Richardson, operating from the gun.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Newsome now on the return. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
The ball carrier.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Back to throw. Downing. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Taken down at the 30.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And he'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains deep.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kyren Williams with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Rams have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 32-yard line.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. But the tide definitely seems to be turning in this 3rd quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
This is caught by Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Option handoff to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And he'll decide to keep this once more. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 10-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now 3rd down and 7.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Dowling. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
And the Rams.
Williams going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Dowling. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Byron Young in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more effectiveness step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
There's that man again. It's complete.
Line of scrimmage to 43 on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Richardson looking to throw this.
At the Rams 43.
Throw right side taken in by Odunze.
Richardson's pass.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And he will have the Bears 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
1st down Bears.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he gets this up past the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now a man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Dowling.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
Richardson's pass.
2nd and 14.
Thornton Jr. He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll be brought down shy of a 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
And the Bears 1st down.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
First down Bears.
Richardson looking to throw.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Richardson sacked. A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
Richardson's pass.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line.
Now Richardson is going to keep it running right.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
At the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll run with Dixon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown
From 4 yards out.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
point is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own
The
27-yard
LA offense
line.
ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab.
He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-40.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Going to be taken in here by Nacua.
The first down pass.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Puka Nacua. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Dowling.
41-yard line.
A full left side taken in by Kmet.
All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a good game here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
To Josh Palmer. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the 10-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Down and goal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This for the lead in the final stages. Carlson able to put this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they score too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So now the Bears down 23-20, a little under a minute to go. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on
Now Richardson.
2nd and 6.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Rams,
they get their 6th win of the season against 10 losses.